Hello everyone. Today's episode is different. It's not about hype. It's not about quick wins. It's about hope. Real hope. The kind that shows up when life doesn't go your way. The kind you cling to when you've run out of plans, but still refuse to give up. This is for the days when your mind feels heavy, when progress feels invisible, and when all you've got left is the decision to keep going anyway. This is your daily dose of mental survival. This is Hopecore. There's a reason so many people feel lost right now. It's not because they're weak, it's because they're tired. Not from doing too much, but from carrying too much, alone. And the hardest part isn't even the weight. It's pretending it's not heavy. It's showing up with a smile when inside you're breaking. That's where hope begins. Not in perfection, but in honesty. Hope isn't optimism. It's not pretending things are fine. It's believing they could be, even if they're not. It's choosing to see light, not because you see it, but because you decide to look for it. Hope is not the absence of pain, it's the refusal to let pain have the last word. Some days you don't need a plan, you don't need a breakthrough, you need a reason to wake up. You need something to anchor you, a thought, a word, a reminder that this chapter isn't the end of your story. Hope is the small, quiet voice that says, "Try again tomorrow." It's the decision to keep showing up for your life, even when no one's clapping, even when nothing feels exciting, even when you're not sure it's working. You've been through things you never thought you'd survive. And you're still here. That means something. That's not luck. That's proof. Proof that your strength is bigger than your struggle. That your soul is deeper than your fear. That your story isn't over. There is no shame in falling apart. There's only power in putting yourself back together, one tiny piece at a time. You don't have to be fully healed to keep moving forward. You just need enough belief to take one more step. People talk about motivation like it's magic, but some days motivation won't save you. What will? A habit, a reason, a promise you made to yourself. A note on the mirror, a memory of who you're fighting for. That's Hopecore. It's not a buzzword, it's not a brand, it's a survival instinct. It's finding meaning in the mess. It's whispering maybe when everything in you wants to say never. It's living like progress is possible, even when proof is missing. If today feels heavy, you're not broken. You're human. You don't need to fake your way to courage. You only need to stay in the fight. Just today. Then again tomorrow. That's how hope grows. Not loud, but loyal. You are not alone in this. Someone else has been where you are. Someone else has cried in silence, doubted their worth, felt invisible, and lived to tell the story. Maybe that someone is future you. So, if you're still breathing, still trying, still here, it counts. It means you haven't lost. It means there's still something inside you that refuses to die. That's your hope. Protect it. You don't need to believe in yourself all the time, but believe in your direction. Believe in your next right move. Believe that healing doesn't have to look like power. It can look like rest, like stillness, like letting go. You don't have to climb a mountain today, but you can put on your shoes, you can stand up, you can take one step forward. That's hope in motion. And if that's all you do, today, tomorrow, this week, it's enough. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Don't wait to feel fearless. Take the step scared, take the step tired, take the step unsure, but take it. Your future self isn't asking for perfection, they're asking for courage. And courage is what you're building every time you choose to begin again. Hope is a lifeline. Not because it fixes everything, but because it refuses to let you drown. It keeps you breathing through disappointment. It reminds you that hard moments don't mean a hard life. If you feel stuck, confused, lost, just remember, you've made it through 100% of your worst days. Not because it was easy, but because somewhere deep inside, hope was still alive. Even if it was quiet, even if it was flickering, it stayed. And it will keep staying if you feed it, water it, speak to it. Hope doesn't demand big gestures. It asks for your presence, your persistence, your patience. But you can choose movement, you can choose belief, you can choose to see this season not as punishment, but as preparation. And one day, you'll look back at this moment, not as the one that broke you, but the one that built you, the one where hope held you, and you held on. So today, breathe, drink water, step outside, text someone, write a thought, cry if you need to, laugh if you can, feel, then continue, because you're not done, not even close. This world needs your resilience, your voice, your recovery, and you don't need to be fully healed to inspire others. You just need to be honest, and still moving. This is Hopecore, real, raw, relentless, a quiet force inside you that refuses to quit. Let it guide you, let it grow you, let it carry you, until you remember how to carry yourself again. Hope doesn't mean you won't feel lost, it means you trust there's something worth finding. It means you believe there's more to your story than this chapter, that who you are today isn't the final version of you. Sometimes the strongest thing you can do is whisper, "I'm still here." That is a win. That is hope. That is survival. This isn't about always being strong. It's about returning to yourself when you forget. It's about speaking softly to your heart and reminding it, we're not done yet. You are allowed to rest, you are allowed to reset, you are allowed to rebuild slowly with grace. That doesn't make you weak, it makes you wise. You don't need everyone to understand your path. You only need to keep walking it, because your healing is not a performance. It's a process. Some days hope is quiet. It doesn't yell or inspire headlines, it just waits for you, at the edge of your decision to not give up. You've come too far to let this be the end. You've sacrificed, you've grown, you've endured. You have every right to keep rising, even if it looks different than you thought. There's a kind of hope that doesn't deny pain, but walks with it. That says, I'll carry you today even if your faith is fading. It's okay if you don't feel strong today. Let your past strength speak for you. Let your habits show up when your feelings can't. Even on your weakest days, you're still capable of choosing kindness, of choosing stillness, of choosing breath. That's what keeps the light alive. If you feel numb, give yourself time. If you feel overwhelmed, slow down. Your worth doesn't shrink just because your energy does. You are still worthy when you're not productive, still valuable when you're uncertain, still enough when you're unmotivated. You are not your output. Hope grows when you stay honest, when you say, "I'm struggling," and don't hide it, when you ask for help before you break. Community is survival, connection is medicine. Let people in, let them remind you you're not a burden. You don't have to be the strong one all the time. You don't need to fix everything today. You are allowed to exhale. You've seen darkness before, and you're still here. That means there's something in you that knows the way out. So hold on to that voice, the one that whispers, maybe it will be okay, maybe not today, but eventually. That voice, that's hope. When you forget your own strength, look at your track record. You faced anxiety, rejection, loneliness, confusion, and you're still showing up. That matters. Every tear you've cried has watered something real, something growing, something soft and strong at the same time. Don't waste it. Use it. Use your struggle to build compassion, to become someone who sees others deeply. Your pain isn't pointless if it gives you purpose. Change one breath, one choice, one belief. That's how hope builds momentum. There will be setbacks, days when you doubt everything. That's normal, but you don't have to unpack and live in those moments. Rest, reflect, then return. Come back to your goals, come back to your values, come back to the reason you started. Because your story is still being written. And how you turn the page today determines the tone of what comes next.